Season 1, Episode 8. Read all about Ed. In this episode, we first see Eddie pretty much getting ready for the day where he gets rudely interrupted by Rolf with his tractor right in front of his yard. Did his parents actually hire Rolf to mow the lawn just to wake up Ed? Because the whole entire thing was like an earthquake. The second one is with Ed pretty much like sleeping on his mattress, like rolling all up. And Double D is pretty much getting ready for the day. You expect the alarm clock, but no, the clock does not ring. Yeah, this was the beginning of the episode. It kind of shows how they all begin their day. And then pretty much we get to see Eddie sleeping on the sidewalk, which pretty much he couldn't stand the tractor. And as for Eddie... Oh no, I mean, that was Eddie, sorry. Double D was pretty much starting a paper out where he's trying to save up something for a microscope. Something super microscope thing that's thousands of dollars expensive. So, but however though, and pretty much immediately wakes up Eddie up and getting so excited for money. And then pretty much we go back to Double D's house in his room where he opens up the window, there's tons of newspapers, and then there's tons of giant piles of newspapers, too many of them, all thanks to Eddie. And you see what happens here is actually kind of interesting. Eddie pretty much is gone, Ed's there, and pretty much what they're all doing now is where they're trying to deliver them, have it all on a wagon type. And all the way on the top is Eddie's bed, and he's sleeping in it. Yeah, it's kind of funny why he would do that. I'm kind of already wondering why he did that, though. Probably get away from all the noise. However, though, besides all that, though, in this episode, though, pretty much it's where Ed and Double D are doing stuff, and Eddie's doing not. And pretty much, it's taking forever, so Double D makes a device that gets faster. However, though, because of Eddie leaving his bed on top, pretty much... well, you can probably guess, it goes right into the machine, and pretty much now everything is getting messed up. Eddie grabs Double D's hat, and they're trying to fight over it, getting pushed, and this guy might have... This actually might have been the start for the episode. Why does Double D keeps wearing that hat on? Yeah, I guess that's the first episode where people start theorizing about it. But anyway, pretty much at the end, summer rain, you can never predict them. All the newspapers are melting, everything. Pretty much because everything's a mess and they have to clean it all because they won't receive payment unless they're properly restored. So pretty much what happens here is Eddie and Double D are all pretty much getting ready to do this. And so what happens here is pretty much a giant another newspaper keeps coming. And that's pretty much the end of this episode. I will admit, this was actually funny. There was tons of hilarious gags where Ed actually jumped into the museum and everything. It was really funny. So what do I think about this episode? Is it good? Is it bad? Well, it's good. Yeah, I found this episode to be hilarious and fun. It's nice and simple, and it's very good and great for what it does. And I can't wait to do more in the future here. So, besides all that, is there anything else to discuss? Well, no, that's pretty much the end of this episode here for this episode 8 of Read All About Ed review. So we'll be going on to 9 right about